All right, now that you've given these a try, let's go over them. So for the first one, we're looking at 0 from the right. So if we're looking at 0 from the right, we're going to be using this middle function. So I've got limit as x approaches 0 from the positive side of 2 minus x squared. So 2 minus 0 squared, or 2. And then the limit from the left, we're going to be using the top one. So we'll get the limit as x approaches 0 from the left. Square root of 4 minus x squared. 4 minus 0 squared. So the overall limit exists and is 2, and that's because the limit from the left is equal to the limit from the right. And those guys both equal 2. All right, then we've got a second set we're going to do here. So we're looking at 2 from the right and the left. So 2 from the left is going to be our middle function because we've got that x is less than or equal to. So that means we're pointing to the left, right? So limit as x approaches 2. From the left, we're using the function 2 minus x squared, 2 minus 2 squared, 2 minus 4, or negative 2. Then for the right-hand side, we're going to be using the other function, x minus 3. We got 2 minus 3, which gives us negative 1. And then we're looking at the limit overall, and since those two are not equal, we've got does not exist. And then of course we give our reason. All right. And lastly, we're looking at 3 and negative 1. So for 3, we're going to be on this bottom piece, and for negative 1, we're going to be on the top piece. Right. So limit as x approaches 3.
I can learn to understand you much better.
Sorry about that. I must have pressed something and Cortana just made me jump out of my skin, so yikes. All right. So 3 from the right, we're just going to be using the x minus 3. And from the left, we're still going to be using that same function. So the limit overall equals 0 because those two limits are equal. All right, so once again, why did we use x minus 3 for both of those? Because we were looking at the limit as x approaches 3, and 3 is greater than 2, so that means it's only on this bottom piece. The next one we're looking at x of negative 1, and that's only on the top piece there, so we're only going to use that function. So I've got square root 4 minus x squared. They're the same, so square root 3. All right, go ahead and give the last piecewise functions that you do a try, and hit me up with some questions if you got them.